Hello everybody. Today we're going to take a walkthrough of a location formerly known as the Kapok Gardens and Restaurants. This is a very famous place in Florida between 1958 and 1991. It was closed in 1991. Now the building still remained, and the building was taken over by a place called Thoroughbred Music, and also later Thoroughbred was taken over by Sam Ash Music. And then here in 2024, Sam Ash has gone out of business and the building's going to be empty. And this video was taken on the day after Sam Ash closed. I was able to gain access to the location where Sam Ash was. And this was a day when all the fixtures and stuff were being removed out of the building. So I was able to get access, and we're going to do a walking tour here, and I'll show you what the facility looked like, and we'll talk a little bit about what occurred here. So the building really had three things it was very famous for. It was famous for its gardens, which we covered in another video. And this is the area that we're seeing here is the gift shops, very large gift shops. And then they also had very famous for their restaurants and fine dining. So what we're looking at here, we are currently in the gift shops area and mall. That's the first part of the video we're going to see. We're currently looking at the West Side gift shop, and also be sure to take notice as we walk through the gift shops and the mall, the detail that has been placed in the building materials used, such as marble floors, large Greek type columns, statues, and so forth. So we're now leaving the West Side gift shop, and we're heading into what they called the entrance mall. This would be actually where normally during the restaurant years you would enter in right through that door, and a few extra doors there. They've been walled over. But this is where you'd actually walk in, and you would walk directly in looking at the statue and a ceiling that lets in natural light. Many plants, many statues, and many fountains are running it also during the restaurant years. So this area we're currently walking into was more gift shops. I believe this was an art studio. A bunch of art was on this side. Again, look at the detail. It's incredible the amount of work and money put into this place. Even the floor had a lot of detail. Now, as we're crossing the entrance mall, we're going to go into another small area. This was the glass blowing studio, where you could buy handmade glass artwork. Again, there's like shelving and pegs. This is all from the music store that went in. More modern additions. And now we're taking a walk down the entrance mall. And on the left side of the screen, that would be the gift shops on the east side. There's a ceiling. Years ago, it was all let light through. This again is the east side gift shop. Was a very large gift shop at the time. All right, now as we walk down the entrance mall, take notice in the statues and then these heads mounted to the wall here in the green area. These were fountains at one point, so there weren't green panels there. There were pools of water, and each of these little faces would be spitting out water into the pool of water where the green panels are currently. So there was a constant rushing of water sound when you're in the entrance mall here. Again, take notice in the floor. It's all marble. This is one of the guitar rooms here. Again, it was gift shops back in 58 to 91 to 1991. We're currently again in the east side gift shop right now, looking north. And that would have been your entrance area over there again in the distance there. Straight ahead would have been more fountains, more water, and water sounds. Now in the distance, as we approach this circular building with a domed roof and a statue on top, that's what they know as the ticket booth. In this ticket booth, you would check in for your reservations, and you also could say, hey, do you have a table for me this evening? And this is where you would get your dining reservation set. Now as we go through this area here, leaving the entrance mall, we start heading toward the dining rooms. There were about 4 main dining rooms in this location. I'm getting ready to enter in one of the dining rooms now. This first dining room is known as the gallery dining room. This is on the west side of the building. This was fine dining here as well. This restaurant was always known for their large chandeliers and statues, which the chandelier still exists in this location. And if you notice the large columns, those columns are at least 20, 25 feet tall. All right, now there's a door here. This door is leading us into a second dining room, one of the more larger size ones. This is called the Golden Main Dining Room. This one was known for Italian chandeliers and the murals depicting each month of the year. This room was used by the music store as storage and internet sales and shipping. This was not open to the public normally during the years of the music store. But during 58 to 1991, this was all dining room tables, dining under the chandeliers. And back here at the very back, this is where the shipping was mostly done in this area for the music store. And here's some more of the murals. All right, we're now leaving the Golden Main Dining Room and back into the Gallery Dining Room and heading out into the main hallway that leads to the additional dining rooms or the entrance mall. So as we go down, this used to be all an open walkway here, and then there was a room down the end. My research indicates this was known as the Red Velvet Lounge we're getting ready to enter. Been completely redone for the music store and their usage. This would be a place where you'd grab a drink, cocktail, and wait for your table to be called. And down this way were more kiosks. Back during the restaurant years, there was kiosks, and it led to some of the additional dining rooms, such as the Grand Ballroom and the Florida Room dining room. And here is the ticket booth again. We're basically starting into the entrance mall. So that's basically an interior tour of the Kapok Gardens and Restaurant. the area that was occupied by Sam Ash and Thoroughbred Music. So I appreciate you watching.